Sucker on the beat. Yo, shout out to all the good people that pulled up tonight. You are now rocking with the motherfucking best. I even kept on the vintage Lacoste today. That's how I was feeling. You are now on the Back Block Chronicles, man. Anything can happen on the motherfucking back block. Nigga get his head blown off. Nigga get punched in the mouth. A nigga could get taught a kind word. How y'all feeling tonight, man? What y'all sipping on? Because tonight I got the Casamigo up in the cup. I got the Casamigo in the motherfucking cup, y'all. What's going on tonight, man? Team Garney, I seen you in the building. It's already known, doesn't not need to be explained. I hope y'all appreciated that trip we took to church this morning. I'm doing that every Sunday. We're going to give God some time every Sunday. But now y'all on the Back fucking Block Chronicles. What's going on, y'all? What y'all smoking on tonight? I already told y'all what I'm sipping on. What y'all sipping on, man? What y'all sipping on? What y'all smoking on? FTC, what you smoking on, man? I know you got some good shit in the cut. Half, I know you got some good shit in the cut. You dig what I'm saying? What the fuck is y'all niggas smoking on? You dig what I'm saying? We got some news to talk about too, y'all. You know the nigga Prize from the Fugees. That nigga done admitted to being an FBI informant. Yeah. It didn't say how long he's been an FBI informant, but the crazy part about it is, do y'all remember John Forte from the Fugees? Yeah, John Forte was an aspiring rapper. He had dreads. He was nice. FTC said he's smoking on the Gushes. Half said he's smoking on that Gatorade Lemon Royal. Tube said the usual, man, gas. They haven't disclosed yet if he told or was the reason why the FBI had that investigation on John Forte, because that nigga got caught with like 5 keys of liquid marijuana, liquid cocaine, y'all. And he got knocked going to Martha's Vineyard. I don't know if y'all know about Martha's Vineyard. That's where all that money at. This is too little. That was the one I was outside walking the dogs with. This is the goddamn rocket fuel. Can you dig it? But how long this nigga been working with the fucking feds? How long has this nigga been a fucking agent? He always was weird. He was always the weird one in the Fugees. I ain't gonna front. I like the Wyclef. Shout out to Wyclef. He used to be in Brooklyn all the time. He used to be on Schenectady and Sterling with the Spider-Man Harley. Him and my man E. E Money Diamonds. Yeah, he used to be with E Diamonds. If you know who you know, E Diamonds from Utica Avenue. Eric. I ain't got to scream his whole government, but everybody know who E Diamonds is. Mr. Monroe's son. If you know who Mr. Monroe is, y'all know who E is. Yeah, FTC, they say the nigga's a federal fucking informant. And right now they say the nigga, matter of fact, I'm going to show it to y'all. This is some crazy shit. I'm going to show it to y'all. Word up, this is crazy. This is really fucking crazy, y'all. I'm going to show y'all some shit. Do y'all feel as though he's the reason why John Forte went to jail? That's what I want to know. This shit's crazy, y'all. Matter of fact, let me pull it up for y'all, man. Let me pull it up for y'all right quick.
Remember the lyrics? Feds be hawking me, jokers be stalking me. I walk these streets and camouflage my identity. But now, Ross Michael confesses that he once was an FBI informant.
Yeah, YouTube-ish.
If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content.
I'm gonna get the other one, y'all. I'm gonna get the other one. I don't want nobody beefing about this shit. I'm high. I gotta be high because I'm high. Word up. Prize. Fuji's. Pardon the reefer, y'all. Pardon the reefer. Pardon the reefer, y'all. Pardon the reefer. Pardon the reefer. I got it right now.
Stolen cash to make illegal political contributions.
Check this out.
A 2019 indictment accused Michel of helping a Malaysian financier embezzle money from a state-owned investment fund. He allegedly tried to persuade U.S. officials to abandon an investigation into that financier's business dealings. Michel has denied all wrongdoing. So for more on this, I want to bring in Randy Kessler. He's a lawyer who has represented several celebrities and a trial law professor at Emory University. He's also a founding partner at K&S Family Law Firm. Thanks for joining us. So I remember reading about this years ago, and I guess I just thought that it had somehow resolved itself, but it was quite sort of complicated. So can you just explain to us what the government is alleging happened?
Well, quite complicated is sort of an understatement. This could be a whole course in law school. It could be a whole, documentary and a whole TV show, and it probably will be. But generally, the government is trying to say, foreign governments, stay away from us, keep out of our business. And they're saying that he was somehow involved on two fronts. One, funneling money to the Obama administration by paying for donors to come to events and then reimbursing them with foreign money. And then later trying to pressure the next administration, the Trump administration, into releasing a dissident or getting him back to China, and maybe not even helping with the prosecution of this guy, Joe Lowe, who everybody knows is behind the scenes and he's a co-defendant, but he's just not here. He's in China, so he's not really subject to this jurisdiction right now.
So what is the defense arguing exactly?
I think they're pretty much going to argue ignorance is ignorance of the law, but ignorance of the law we know is no defense. He was not doing anything intentionally illegal. In his opinion, he was trying to help do what he thought was right. He was trying to influence politics because he wanted certain politicians to be elected or certain things to happen. And certainly it didn't rise to the level of him being an espionage agent of China, is what they're going to say. That's crazy. That's just, James Bond kind of stuff. He was just somebody trying to be involved and trying to help his country in the way that he thought was fit. I think that's the best defense, and that's what the defense is going to be.
So the defense is like, hey, his intentions were not anywhere near as sort of scandalous as you're suggesting. He had access to money. Lots of people make campaign contributions. What's wrong with this? What is the prosecution saying?
They're saying he should have known better, and ignorance of the law is no defense. When you're involved with that kind of money and that much stuff, you should consult with lawyers. You should figure out what you're doing. That's what they're going to say. And because you violated these crimes, we're not only going to prosecute you because you're a public figure and because there are other public people involved and celebrities that may be witnesses. We want everyone in the world to know when you try to get involved in American government and you are in concert with a foreign government like China, don't do it. Be careful. Make sure you know what you're doing before you do this.
Are they suggesting that he was personally trying to benefit from it, or that, financially, or that it was just he was trying to sort of peddle influence?
I think both, right? There's a lot of money involved when $100 million worth of influence. You don't do that for nothing. You don't have any
100 million.
No side benefits. I mean, there's this big yacht that Joe Lowe is on. There's all sorts of benefits that he got with this.
So what kind of a precedent would this set for how Michel would be punished?
So, we call in the law a chilling effect. We want this to have a chilling effect on this kind of conduct. We want people to stop doing this. And this is why you see celebrities, entertainers, athletes often prosecuted, sometimes harsher or more vigorously than the average person, because the public pays attention to cases like this. The federal government wants the public to pay attention to this and say, if you know of anybody, anything like this, or it even sounds or smells fishy, stop. Talk to a lawyer. Talk to law enforcement.
Niggas ain't playing, son. They said that nigga embezzled 100 million. Them niggas said that nigga try to slide 100 million through there. It ain't like a nigga try to spend 5,000 or 10,000 or 20,000 that'll probably be bust down with some other people before it get to some delegates' hands. $100 million. Y'all know what $100 million is? You know what $1 million is, right? They said the nigga try to get ready 100 million. But how long you been fucking with the feds? This is what I really want to know. Because remember what the lady just said, the news broadcaster said, she said she heard about this years ago. How come we ain't never heard about that shit? Anybody in here ever heard about Prize being caught up with some Fed shit? Some political contributions? Because I'm bugging. I ain't never heard about this shit. Anybody in here heard it? Because $100 million is a lot of motherfucking money. But pay attention to this. The Fugees, if I'm not mistaken, their album went 10 times platinum. And that was back in the days that shit was 10 million copies sold. 10 million copies sold. 500,000 is gold. 1 million is platinum. They was 10 times platinum years ago, just like Biggie Smalls, just like Eminem. These niggas went 10 times platinum. But they saying he was working with the feds. I don't understand that. Was he working with did they say he was working with the feds as far as political aspect? Or was this nigga a fucking rat? That's what I really want to know, because you know he got too much money and they ain't talking about all that shit. They ain't talking about all that shit, but they said the nigga was fucking with the feds. Yeah, that's diamond half. That's diamond half. 10 million copies is diamond. 10 million copies sold. Motherfucker, Whitney Houston did that shit. Ain't no regular niggas doing that shit. That's right. I'm talking about platinum. That's diamonds. Eminem, diamond. Life After Death album, diamond. Whitney Houston, diamond. Elton John, diamond. You know that nigga Elton John sold out stadiums. There's some niggas can't even fill up a fucking club. This nigga sold out a stadium in Los Angeles. It's only a few people that can sell out stadiums. Like Beyonce, that bitch selling out stadiums. That nigga Jay-Z, that nigga selling out stadiums. Stadiums. I remember that time when they had the, what was it, Summer Jam? When it was just really, really getting popular. I think back in the day, Summer Jam was selling out in what, 18 minutes, y'all? I remember down here one year, I think that was 2011, down here, Summer Jam sold out in North Carolina, for the South in 9 minutes. 50 Cent. 2004. Get Rich or Die Trying. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's hard to go to sell 1 million. These niggas going diamond. Get Rich or Die Trying, diamond. Word up. How y'all feeling tonight, though? Y'all see them Knicks, right? How y'all feel about them Knicks? Now, I don't want to hear that quiet shit now. What's up with them Knicks? Y'all see I posted it on the gram. The Knicks is up 3-1, y'all. Just right now, the Denver Nuggets is up 3-0 on the Memphis Grizzlies. You know the Denver Nuggets ain't never swept nobody. Can anybody check that score for me and see what's going on with that Denver game? Because they about to make history. But I done seen everything since I was alive that I could recognize, except God. I done seen a black president. I done seen a female black vice president. So that's a presidency. We're going to take that. But, you know, I ain't never seen the Knicks have the championship, y'all. I ain't never seen the Brooklyn Nets have that championship. This is something I need to see, man. I don't want to hear about this. I want to experience this shit. Do y'all know? Well, the Nets is gone. But in the future, if the Nets ever bring it home, do you know I'm going to Brooklyn and I'm going crazy? I'm going to have Brooklyn socks, Brooklyn headband, Brooklyn t-shirts, Brooklyn head wristbands. I'm going to be looking like the nigga from the Browns with Brooklyn attire on, nigga. 74-80. Timberwolves by 6. Denver trying to sweep them tonight. But if the Knicks fuck around and do it, do you know what we doing this year, y'all? We going to motherfucking Disney World, nigga. Y'all ain't seen everybody else get the motherfucking commercial. Yo, after just winning the motherfucking championships, where y'all going? We going to Disney World. Ah! I want to see the Knicks. You know how bad I wanted Patrick Ewing to say that? Am I hating? Do you know how bad I think Patrick Ewing deserved that commercial? I can see it now. Patrick Ewing, you just won the NBA championship. Where you going? I'm going to Disney World, nigga. Ron Boogs, I see you in the building. Yo, Ron Boogs, you see the Knicks went up 3-1 tonight. We 3-1 in that series, y'all. It would have been beautiful to see a sweep, but we 3-1. It'd have been beautiful to see a sweep, but we up 3-1, y'all. Word up. Got a piece of wax on my damn shoe. Word up. Yeah, we looking real good. What you mean, y'all, Ron Boogs? You from Harlem, nigga. Don't do that to me, Ron. Come on, Ron. Don't do that to me, man. Please tell me you riding with NY, baby. Come on, Ron. Don't do that to me. You from Harlem. Don't do that to me, man. You from Harlem. Yeah, FTC said he going with the Warriors. I'm a Klay Thompson fan. I'm a Draymond Green fan. Draymond Green reminds me of the new version of Anthony Mason. Ron Books said he ain't got no team. Draymond Green reminds me of a new version, a younger version of Anthony Mason. In New York, we need that shit, man. We don't need them colors. We don't need them colors worldwide. We need them colors, man. That orange, that blue. There's something about that blue, orange and blue and that black, or that white and that orange. Come on, man. With that blue trimming, come on, man. Y'all don't remember them Patrick Ewings? Y'all don't remember them Patrick Ewings? Everybody wanted the Patrick Ewings. FTC said, yo, that nigga Draymond is something else. Yeah, he punching niggas in the mouth. I was fucking with him before he punched that young boy in the mouth. I was fucking with him before he punched that young boy in the mouth. The young boy started talking crazy to him. Bing bong. But that shows you how much Draymond Green is valuable to the Golden State franchise. That nigga punched the nigga on the mouth on camera, and he is still playing. The nigga that got punched in the mouth, you don't even hear about him too much. I don't even know if he's still on the goddamn team. He done got punched all in the motherfucking mouth on camera. I know that nigga went home to his girl that night. She was like, yo, why you let that nigga punch you in the mouth like that? I could imagine that conversation when that nigga came in the crib. She was like, damn, babe, I seen that shit on TV. Why the fuck you just let that nigga punch you in the mouth like that? Nigga man just called him on the phone and shit. Yo, boy, that nigga just punched you in the mouth like that, boy? You just having that shit? That nigga gave that nigga a vicious two-piece. Bing, bang. Draymond, big ignorant nigga. You know, big ugly ignorant nigga. That nigga slap you in your mouth, man. Ron Boogs, what you smoking on? You see that nigga Draymond Green? That's a big ugly nigga. That nigga will punch you in your... Yo, them ugly niggas will punch you in the motherfucking mouth. Oh, I'm the only nigga that know that shit? Them ugly niggas will punch you all in your motherfucking mouth, man. I'm lying? Fuck with the wrong ugly nigga. Ugly nigga's named Keith. Every nigga named Keith is ugly. That's a fact. Every nigga named Keith is ugly. That's a fact. I'm lying? Ron Book said he on that cherry gelato. Am I lying, y'all? Every nigga named Keith is ugly. And how come every woman named Keisha is a hoe? Am I lying, y'all? How come every woman named Keisha is a hoe? What's that boy named, that rapper that just got the gumbo? What's his name? Money Bags Yo. You say that song he dropped called Yo Keisha? Boy, them goddamn Keishas will get you in trouble, man. I'm lying half? The motherfucking Keishas will get you in trouble, man. Them Keishas, they bobble gobbles. They bobble gobbles. Them bobble gobbles will fuck your life up. But them ugly niggas like Keith and Ernest and Philip, them three ugly looking niggas. A nigga named Ernest, Keith, and Philip, all them niggas is ugly. All them niggas is ugly. Ain't no cute niggas named Ernest, Keith, or no Philip. That's a fact, because Philip is like a Phillips screwdriver, and that's ugly right there. A Phillips screwdriver is just ugly. A flathead screwdriver is more, attractive than a Phillips screwdriver. Phillips screwdriver is ugly. And a nigga named Philip is usually ugly. A nigga named Ernest is ugly too. Ernest, Philip, Keith. Them three ugly niggas. And them niggas usually punch a nigga in the motherfucking mouth. Them ugly niggas will fuck a party up, y'all. You know, them ugly niggas don't be having no money. Them niggas come to a party ready to just fuck up the party for all the handsome niggas. Them ugly niggas come to parties to fuck up parties. Y'all don't notice y'all in the party? Shaking your motherfucking ass with a fly little Scooby-Dooby, then an ugly nigga just walk by. He ain't dancing with nobody. The ugly nigga just in the party screwing niggas. You see what Half said? Lakeisha, Nikisha, and regular Keisha. All of them is slime. All of them is slime. All of them is slime. I was going to say another name of females that's always been known to be slime or sneaky in the fucking hood, but I'm not going to say the name because I don't want nobody to think I'm bugging. But pay attention. There's always been a name in the hood that's been known to be slimy and sneaky, and she's always been attractive. She's always been a red bone. And her name rhymes with Tribeca. Am I lying? Am I lying? City Bama said, don't even forget the Spanish Keisha. That Spanish Keisha will fuck your life up. Ron Book said that ugly nigga just walked through this. Ugly nigga ain't got no money. His man's brought him to the party. See, them ugly niggas hang out with niggas that get money. Sometimes niggas that get money don't want to fuck up their clothes, don't want to fuck up the night. They got a little bad shooby-dooby with them. They'll pay an ugly nigga, yo, check this out. We're going to give you a little money. You're going to chill in the club with us tonight. Nigga act up, tear his ass up. That's a fact. Them fly niggas walk with them ugly niggas. Y'all don't notice that? You know another nigga is ugly? A nigga named Kenneth. A nigga named Kenneth. Them niggas ugly too. Rebecca. That's a fact. But that's not the name I was talking about. That ain't the name I was talking about. But you close, FTC Vice. Shh. Pay attention, Ron Boggs. Light skin. She's usually slim. She usually runs with all the bitches that think they fly. She always got all the fucking mouth. I ain't lying, Ron. We had one of them in the hood. They had one of them in Brooklyn. She was from President between Troy and Albany, to be exact. It rhymes with Tribeca. God damn it, Ron Boggs. He ain't lying. Ron Boggs, no, I ain't lying. Y'all see what Ron Boggs said? That's a fact. This ain't throwing no darts at nobody, but it's always a skinny, light-skinned chick named Mecca in the fucking hood that's sucking dick, fucking all her homegirl, all her fucking homegirl mans. Am I lying, Ron Boggs? This the bitch that be sitting up playing spades all night in the park and to fuck all her homegirl mans. Bitch get drunk, just get drunk, suck dick for nothing. Just a sucker dick for nothing. A sucker peacock dick. A sucker peacock dick, an elephant dick, a horse dick, a donkey dick, a lizard dick, a caterpillar dick. You dig what I'm saying? I am a Dearlo dick. Just a dick sucker. They always light-skinned, slim, got the fucked up hairdo, but you can't tell them nothing because they got that bum-ass bang in the front. Come on, y'all. I don't know if I'm talking to people that wasn't outside. I was outside. Respectfully. It was always one in the hood. She always was getting into some beef, always fucking a homegirl man. Out of all the niggas in the motherfucking hood, you want to fuck all your homegirl mans. All your homegirl mans, not just one of them. Every bitch you fuck with, you done either sucked her man dick or fucked them. You know them type of bitches that be fucking niggas for moon pies? Yeah, them bitches fuck for moon pies, man. You heard Ron saying you can't tell them they ain't shit. You can't tell them they ain't shit with that nasty ass bang with them burn marks from that fucking comb that used to be on the stove. I was outside. Was any of y'all outside? Was any of y'all outside? Was any of y'all outside? Because see, I forgot about all these things, man. You know, it's always the bitch that want to have the cards games and fuck everybody fucking man. Yeah, them bitches be fucking for moon pies. I'm lying, City Bama. This bitch is out here fucking for black and mouse and moon pies. I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. Remember back in the days, them bitches say, I'll give you some pussy, but I want a little bottle of Cisco. And I want 4 chicken wings and fried rice with no onions. And I want my chicken wings fried hard. But I'll give you some pussy. And they can fight. That's a fact, Hat. The little comb with the wooden handle, the whole shit is metal. Burnt the side of their motherfucking head. Them bitches be running around with grease all on their motherfucking head like they're in outer space. Bitches shining so much, looking like they're under a fucking star out of space. Yeah, I was there. I was there. I was there. And them bitches could hook up a chicken sandwich. That's a fact. He said, Cisco in a nickel bag of that Reggie. Y'all don't remember when the sour was $20 a gram and came in the purple bag? Remember back in the days, all you needed was a bag of sour. If it was 4 chicken wings and french fries or 4 chicken wings and fried rice, we didn't do that if it was a chick with us. Remember that? Back in the days, what would we do? We step it up, we get the half a chicken. Let me get the half a chicken and motherfucking fried rice. We gonna give her the dog part and we gonna take the white, the breast and the wing. Is any of the brothers in here used to that? Rip off the top of the motherfucking container. Was anybody there with me? Go right to the park, get a 40 ounce. She might get a cold Pepsi. You rip the top of the motherfucking shit off. You putting rice up on that shit. Motherfucking 3 wings. She got 3 wings or a half a chicken and that hot sauce. And that duck sauce. And that hot mustard. And that soya sauce. Am I lying? Right out there in the park. Y'all don't know nothing about being outside because we on the back block fucking Chronicles, man. Are y'all crazy? You on the back block fucking Chronicles. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Make sure y'all get over here and subscribe. It's the way we all could win, man. I'm at 19 subscribers. We're going to start it slow, but we're going to do it for show. And guess what? You know the best part about this channel right here? The best part about this channel right here, y'all. This is going to be done without any interference or any alley-oops. Did y'all catch that? This is going to be done without any interference or without any alley-oops. I could rock the mic by myself. My name stamped in the streets. It's time for me to stamp my name in YouTube. It's time for me to stamp my name on YouTube. It's time for me to make my mark. Because on this shit, the Back Block Chronicles, everything dead. Everything get murdered over here. Every fucking thing get murdered over here, y'all. Oh, we got Cupid Guts in the building. Cupid doesn't matter. I don't know how to say. I'm high as a motherfucker, y'all. I'm high as a motherfucker. We got the little sis Cupid in the building. I like Cupid, man. She got good energy, man. She makes me laugh, man. I ain't gonna front. Cupid makes me laugh. Yo, shout out to the whole Nile River. Shout out to God the brand. Shout out to Black to the P. Shout out to Cuba. Yo, if y'all didn't see that episode for like 5 or 6 hours when she was over there, yo, I got so many samples off that episode that I'm gonna put into one of my mixes. Cupid said, you know Big Dice, right? From the Big Dice Chronicles, right? I'm using that sample. That shit is so fly. She said, you know Big Dice, right? From the Big Dice Chronicles. I'm about to put that in one of my intros, y'all. But what I understood about Cupid is I watched that show and she told the truth. And she told the truth. And the fact that I know she good people, Cupid said, I really feel bad because it started on Big Dice show because it was my fault because I was somewhat flirting with him. I even offered to go with him to Burger King. She told the truth. See, some people, they want to tell their versions of the truth. Cupid told the whole truth. You see, when you go to court, they tell you, you are here. We swear to tell the truth. You heard what they said? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God. And shout out to Yak, man. Shout out to Chicago's finest, man. If y'all not subscribed to Chicago's finest, my man Yak. Matter of fact, let me share this with my man Yak, man. Go subscribe to my man Yak, man. That's the brother from another mother, man. And shout out to Mrs. Yak, too. Word up. Shout out to Mrs. Yak, too, man. Hit my man up right quick. Word up. Cupid said, we family forever. That's right, y'all. Cupid with us, man. She good people, man. And then I noticed everywhere Cupid goes, she has the same energy. She's respectful. She's not with no controversy. And she got her own little ditty bop. And see, anybody that got their own little motherfucking ditty bop, I fucks with that. I fucks with that. And she listens. And I swear to God, this young lady listens, man. I've said things to her that has bothered me. And immediately, she didn't come at me with no, who the fuck you think you is? I don't know you, pussy. She never did anything like that. She just respected it. She was like, you know what, big bro? I appreciate that. Because sometimes people got to hear the truth, man. I don't mean when I say certain things, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just so upfront. Because if the store is across the street from my house, I'm going to walk straight across the street to the store. I'm not going to walk to the corner, then cross the street, then come back down the block. I'm not going to waste that time. I'm going directly across the street. I'm going directly across the street. And I think people should be more straight up with people like that, because at least the good part about being straight up and up forward with people, you may come off as harsh or irrational at times, but people know what to expect from you. They know, yo, he gonna give you the truth every time. Or she gonna give you the truth every time. If you're moving like a sucker, they gonna tell you, yo, you moving like a sucker. And see, a real gangster, a real person that's your family and your friend, they appreciate you and they celebrate your rewards and your accolades also. They might celebrate them more than you. You can see it in their eyes. For real. We don't just get on each other when it's time to correct each other. We rejoice and applaud each other for certain things that they've accomplished, certain accolades. That's real nigga shit. That's real nigga shit. Word up, we don't even play like that. And anybody that come around me, male or female, that's the way I'm going to treat them. And that's a fact. Remember, I always said, if you read the description on the Back Block Chronicles, God has a wrath too. Now, the sucker shit, I'm never going to be a part of. And I don't need nobody but God to help me fight my battles. The rest I'm good with, physically or mentally or spiritually. I got a bunch of wars I go through. I go through physical, mental, and spiritual wars every day of my life. I don't know about y'all, but I do. I pray more for enemies than they pray for my downfall. That might go over your head. I pray more for enemies than they pray for my downfall. And nobody's going to wish you to go down more than an enemy or someone that dislikes you. And I pray more for them to be happy and joyous. Because when you're in a negative space and you're in a negative mind state, that's how you're going to move, man. I got a negative side to me too that's very, very vicious. Woo! But I keep him under control. At times he jumps out, but I keep him under control because he's very protective of me also. I'm talking about my alter ego. I'm not crazy in it. That's just my alter ego. We all have one. My alter ego is very important and protective of me. Like I told y'all, the emulation that I formed from great warps of people that came in and out my life, that's who helped me formulate to become who I am today. All of you have alter egos. There's a side of y'all that's just as scared as the first day a baby is introduced to his mother out of the womb. I hope that don't go over your head. There is a side of y'all that is just as scared as the first day a baby is introduced to the world and his mother. Because there's always something that you don't know and you wanted to know about. And then there's a side of you that you developed and you matured and you've groomed yourself to be, his or her. See, that's the alter ego. That's not who you really are. That makes sense, y'all? That's the alter ego. That's not who really you are. For example, when you're in the motherfucking crib, you might be walking through the motherfucking house and have to take a fart and just because it's you by yourself. That's who you are. So what, you farted? You might go to your kitchen and take the motherfucking juice and take it and put it up to your motherfucking mouth. So what? But you won't do that in a group of people. You won't walk past a group of people and just let out a loud fart without saying, excuse me. If you get the notion in your stomach where you're about to fart, you might go to another part of the air or go outside not to insult or make somebody hear the noise, because that's your alter ego. Your alter ego is supposed to be the protector of your true self and your conscience. Your true self and your conscience, like they say, it's time when you can just let your guards down. That's when you be in your true self with your conscience. It's just like when you're in the street and you get into that bag. That aggressive demeanor that you have to create, that discipline, that militancy that you have to embellish is the alter ego. That's not the person that's laying in the bed when your woman or your kids come jump in the bed and say, yo, daddy, get up. I want something to eat. That's who you really are. It's just like if you're outside with your kids or you're outside with your woman and then you recognize something that could be threatful or dangerous to the surrounding, what you're going to do, you're going to grab your kids and you're going to tell your woman, and then the first thing you're going to tell them is you go home, because now your alter ego is taken over. See, when you got a nigga in the crib around his wife, around his mother, around his homeboys, around his brother, around his friends, and he got to be the super tough guy, that's the sucker. That's not an alter ego. That's somebody that's trying to intimidate people by a persona. There's a total difference in what I'm saying. To try to intimidate people from a persona that they may presume about you is totally different than your alter ego. Your alter ego is the protector of you. I don't know who I'm talking to. I hope somebody hear me. It's just like depression. I go through this, y'all. That's me. That's who I am. That's my vulnerability, because I'm so susceptible to love. Pay attention, y'all. I don't know who I'm talking to. Listen to what I'm saying. My vulnerability increases my anxiety. My anxiety sometimes increases my insecurities. My insecurities, y'all, is what ignites my fears. Am I making any sense? My insecurities, our insecurities within us, is what ignites our fears. That's when what? Your alter ego comes in. See, if you got a nickname like FTC, his regular name is who he is. FTC is his alter ego. Half, his regular name is who he is. Half is his alter ego. My man Ron, his name should be Ronald, like my father's name. Ron Boogs is his alter ego. Cupid Guts, I don't know her real name, but Cupid Guts is her alter ego. If you pay attention to her name, Cupid, the character that does what? Makes sure people fall in love. Cupid Guts, meaning she loves from the pit of her stomach. So her insecurities is who she is, but Cupid Guts is her alter ego. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Like my man City Bama. I would have never known City Bama was even talkative the way he is in YouTube. I've worked with him. I personally know City Bama. He worked on my line in the House of Rayford. This ain't no joke. This man don't talk. This man does not talk. He spoke to me every day. Me and him laughed and joked, but that man came to work and he let that be known the minute he walked in the door. I ain't here for no fucking friends. Got the same attitude as I got. If I build a rapport with somebody that's just as dedicated and respectful as me, that's something totally different. But niggas wasn't walking in no job looking for friends. A lot of y'all go to work looking for friends. When y'all fill out a job employment, y'all didn't say, I came here because I was trying to look for a friend. You said, I came here because I was trying to learn and possibly contribute to this job's production. Like I told y'all, City Bama ain't played the motherfucking job, y'all. Nah, and he'll tell you I ain't played the motherfucking job. And he will tell you there's never been an incident when nobody has said my name and I didn't correct that shit. See, this YouTube shit is different. Motherfucker run his mouth all up on YouTube. I can't grab him. I can't go get up on him and you know, check his temperature, wrinkle his motherfucking school clothes. City Bama will tell you how I move in real life. There ain't no tough guy shit. I'm a man before anything. And I don't even put myself in positions to be going through disrespect. So if somebody chooses me out of a crowd to disrespect, this is something I have to address. Because where I come from, if a nigga pick you, he chose you. He chose you for a good reason or a bad reason. And goddamn it, if a nigga chose me for a bad reason, goddamn it, I'm going to show him why I was the worst choice he could have ever motherfucking made. Well, I'm the worst choice you could have ever motherfucking made, man. If it's for the worst. But if it's for the best, it's the best choice you could ever made because I'm loyal. If it's for the best with no foul intention, that's one of the best things you could have did to me because if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. But once you violate that, once I look at you and tell you I love you as my brother and you violate that, see, respectfully to the women, I can understand that with a woman. Because sometimes some women are known to act off emotion. And without a clear understanding of the whole situation, women are known to be very impulsive, especially when it comes to their heart. So that's a fact. But when it comes to your man, if I call you my man and you violate, real niggas know the motherfucking rules. There's certain things you should not violate. You should never tell on your man. You should never tell at all. Let's get that right. Your man sister should always be looked upon as your man woman should always be looked upon as your sister. Your man children should always be looked upon as your children or your nieces and nephews. I see niggas, yo, it's some real foul shit going on down here in the South. First of all, I'm going to tell you something to all the niggas up in here. If I had a daughter, say 25, 26 years old, and you were around me since my daughter was born, and you choose to fuck with my daughter when she get 26 or 27, I'm going to blow your fucking head off. I'm going to kill you dead. Alhamdulillah, may I be judged by God. Because you mean to tell me out of all the women in the world, my baby is the one that you've been looking at? You shared her birth with me? So that mean to tell me you've been a weirdo all this time around me watching my baby. And that right there is punishable upon death. That is punishable upon death. Certain shit I just ain't gonna be a part of. It's certain things in certain times you can steal, because I've stolen, I've robbed. But I ain't never robbed none of my mans. We done robbed niggas together. But I ain't never robbed none of my mans. You see what my man Half said? Facts, because I'm going to assume you were grooming my baby from day one, and that's some weirdo shit. Number one, a man 50 years old, respectfully, what can a 24, 25-year-old child do for you? Respectfully. What can a baby do for you? When you were 25, that child was just being born. This is what's always supposed to be in your mind. Now, if you're 75 and she's 50, that's something totally different. Y'all are both well-aged and experienced adults by then. But you're 40 and she's 25? Or you're 35 and she's 20? Or you're 25 and she's 50? Hell fucking no. Hell no. Ain't no excuses for that, man. Ain't no excuses for that. That's weirdo shit. You mean to tell me you couldn't find nobody of age to have a decent conversation with or find some fucking compatibility with besides a child? You know a little girl is gonna want to be around you. You know a girl is gonna aspire to look up to you because all you got to do is have some money, have a cool presentation in a nice car. You know how them little girls see cars and automatically think a nigga rich because he got a whip, not even paying attention to the fact that the nigga might be paying a car note, might be leasing it, might be a company car. Shit different nowadays, y'all. Shit real different nowadays, man. And make sure y'all keep telling everybody to come subscribe because Big Dice, over at the Big Dice Chronicles, we're at 805, y'all. We're at 805. We're at 805. 195 away from 1,000. Over here, we 981 away from 1,000. You see what Ron Boog said? He said, that's a fact. He said, I got a daughter that's 33 years old, and I don't even play that shit. First of all, why you chose my baby? That shit is totally disrespectful. But you know, some niggas really don't care. They ain't got them principles embedded in them. They ain't got them gangsters that they gave them jewels as they was coming up. They don't. They don't. Everybody that's been outside wasn't always outside. Like I know some niggas that didn't even have the privilege of going to the store for a gangster. Much less had conversations and got Jews dropped off by the gangsters. I don't know niggas that went to the store for niggas. Yeah, Big Dice went to the store for niggas. You crazy? When I was a kid, that shit was an honor. If I pull up in the town right now and one of the old gangsters say, yo, Big Dice, do me a favor, go right here and get this for me. You know the old time ain't moving away. Man, I'm going to get that shit immediately, and I'm not even going to let them pull no money out their pocket. What? You want me to go get what? I'm going to get it. Half said I'm at 807, y'all. Let's go. We at 807 on the Big Dice Chronicles. Let's go, y'all. Like I said, go back to the first episode of the Big Dice Chronicles and rock with me. Pay attention to what I was saying. Ain't nothing switched up. And y'all wouldn't even know when I'm going through the most trials and tribulations in my life. I don't even I just keep that to myself and give it to God. You know, every day you wake up, it's another challenge. Every day you wake up, it's another challenge, y'all. I go through it every day. Like I said, I have my moments too. Don't think y'all the only ones that have y'all moments. I got the moments where I'll be just like, fuck the world. I'm just ready to get this shit up. There's times I go to sleep, y'all, and ask God, yo, do me a favor, man, and just take my motherfucking life and let me wake up talking to my mother. But when God wake me up, he'd be like, nah, I ain't ready for you to get up here yet. Have any of y'all ever had conversations with God like, why you still got me here? I do all the time. Because I got so many that's gone. Whether it's in the graveyard, whether it's in jail for the rest of their life, or whether they're going mentally, they're not here. I ask God all the time, like, why you got me here? Why you let me go through so many things? I really be asking God that shit, like, why you think I'm so strong? Because I don't see the shit. But, like I told you, everything is delayed what? Gratification. Whatever plan God got for me, I don't know the shit. I really don't know it. But I'm walking straight and trying to walk more and more righteous every day I wake up. I am not perfect. I got a lot of imperfections to correct. A lot of them. Pages. But a lot of chapters of imperfections, I've done closed them. I've conquered them. See, I got a few pages left of imperfections. Over the years, I've closed so many chapters. Encyclopedias full of imperfections. But that's just what a real G go through. I always told you it's a small G and then there's a capital G. Just because you're an adult does not mean you're a capital G. You could be a capital G and be young. You could be a small G and be old. Only the real can understand that. Only the real can understand that. Shit. I buried my motherfucking mother going on 22 years in August, man. Is you niggas crazy? Do you know how blessed y'all are to still have y'all physical mothers? I buried mine almost 22, August 17th will be 22 years I buried my beloved mother. My mom used to love White Castles. I used to go to Harlem to get that motherfucking work. Let me tell you something, y'all. I used to be going to Harlem getting work by myself, me, God, and my gun. You know why I always made it back home? Without any interruptions by the police, stick-up kids, whatever you want to call it, robbers. Because my mother, she used to love, back in the days, they had spots all in Harlem called Coochie Fritos. Yeah, a lot of y'all won't even understand what the fuck I'm talking about. It's called Coochie Fritos. And my mother, she used to love the baked chicken with the steamed avocado and yellow Spanish rice. Them shits was $3. They gave you a bunch of food for $3. And I would get 2 of them shits every time I went to Harlem, every time I went to the Bronx to get some food, every time I went to Dykeman, every time I was on 191st and Post, every time I was on 194th and Academy, every time I was up there on 204, yo, I was coming home with the avocado, the baked chicken, and the yellow rice. If I got home early enough before my moms fell asleep, she would eat a plate that night. But she damn sure would take a plate with her to work the next morning. Coochie Fritos was all through. Yo, that shit was everywhere, man. Best baked chicken I ever tasted. They used to put the baked chicken in the window and let that shit. They was the first ones. Fuck Boston Market. Them the first ones I seen fucking with the rotisserie chicken, man. And the steamed avocado. You had to be there to understand this shit, man. This when Willie Burgers was pumping. Man, I feel so bad for those of y'all that never had a Willie's burger. What? I'm from a different era, man. I'm from the golden era, man. I'm from the era of no other era, man. When the whole team was solid, man. The day ones was all solid. The problems came when we let somebody else inside the team of day ones. Because usually when you let another nigga from inside the scene that's outside of the day one, somebody from in the day one crew vouched for them and brought them to the team. And if they vouch for them, they already built the rapport with each other. When you vouch for a nigga that other people don't know, you already have a rapport built with him that you want to vouch for him and put your name up on it. So when you come into a team of 4 and 5 dudes and you got another nigga that you vouch for, now you feel as though there's somebody more closer to you. That person that you feel as though is somebody closer to you could be the most dangerous person that you ever got introduced to. You know why? Because that person could be starting to throw shit up in your eyes. Yo, you've been fucking with these niggas all this time. How come they getting all the money? You only getting 6,000, 7,000 a day. Why them niggas getting 30 and 40,000 a day? First of all, get a nigga away from you that's telling you you getting 6,000, 7,000 a day, because that nigga ain't no good for you. Because that nigga ain't thinking about the long run. Because 6,000 a day is 28,000 a motherfucking month. No, 6,000 a day. Excuse me. 6,000 a day is over $61,000 a month. See, nigga don't think about the 61,000 one time that turns into the 600 and what? 40, 50,000 a year. Because that nigga that came to the game, they ain't really never had a dime, want to infiltrate and fuck up what y'all got going on. Then you start looking at that nigga like, yo, you must really do care about me. These niggas don't give a fuck about me. No, that nigga don't. He give a fuck about that bread. Hold up. I just thought about that because I'm high. Let me do this one more time. I know I'm high. I gotta be high. 6,000 times 36,000 times 31. That's 186,000 motherfucking dollars a month. 6,000 a day is 186,000 a motherfucking month. That's almost 2 million motherfucking dollars a year. That's a lot of motherfucking bread for a nigga that walked into a team that made sure that you was getting that money a motherfucking month, got something to say about. That nigga wasn't giving you that motherfucking money. Why he's so motherfucking creative and got so much to fucking say? Everything is what? Delayed gratification. We talked about that earlier. Delayed gratification. Delayed gratification. Yo, Ron Books, when we doing the Ron Books story? When is we doing the Ron Books story, man? Before I shut this down, man. Y'all don't know we got the superstar in the motherfucking building every day. He's sitting up right in the cut like a fucking Band-Aid. Ron made me go watch this motherfucking documentary about LA, and then I did the one about doo-wop. Wow. Whew. You had to be there, man. Them Harlem niggas was something different. I'm gonna shout out Brooklyn all day because I'm from the planet Brooklyn, but them Harlem niggas had their own thing going on. Them niggas was super fly too. Shout out to Team Guardian for pulling up, man. I'm gonna build live tomorrow. We're gonna build this motherfucking channel up too. Power to the people. Back Block Chronicles. Let's go.
Sucker on the beat.